Yeah, looks like they back for a fifth season, man.
Who that?
Sports Roundtable.
Who?
SRT Crew.
Whoa.
SRT. They got that realness flowing in they DNA. Damn you lame if you ain't tuned to SRT today. HO got that payload when he say so. What you betting on? Don't get mad at me on fantasy. Break up Kyrie LeBron. I be smooth as sports superhero Hancock in the mix. Deal with roll tide forever. Real talk, you know who he gon' pick. See where I be with SRT. Behind the glass, that G Money. They with a strong, I never lose. 6-man elite, that's J Smooth.
All you other sports radio shows is fake news. Believe it. Turn up your radios, cause it's time for SRT Radio. Yeah.
What up? It's the Sports Roundtable SRT. Happy SRT Wednesday to you. And we are in the place to be. Happy hump day. It is time to get the sports and entertainment going. I am your humble host, H.O. from Bankhead. And my usual suspects are in the building with me tonight on episode 481. NBA free agency is going bonkers right now. So let me just say to my wonderful co-host, let's behave tonight, because it's going to be a great one. Let's behave tonight. It's going to be a good show.
That's all depending on coach. That's all depending on coach.
Oh, Jaylen Brown.
See? I told you.
As y'all can see, we already cutting the food, but Asa Brown is in the building, ladies and gentlemen, from DNA Sports. Catch him on Mondays, night 7 to 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And my main man, yes, sir, he is a breakfast eater. My main man, Coach, is in the building. Coach, what's happening?
Please me. I've been pleased.
Coach, I just found out they got a new breakfast spot, the West End Cafe.
They got it on the east side.
I told you, H.O. Coach gonna be the problem tonight.
I'm innocent of all charges. You can't prove a thing.
And we'll guess who's the first one in the chat tonight, Coach?
See, look at that. Look at that.
Oh. What up, Bob?
Bob, what's up? We need to talk. Let's lock in next week. Let's lock in. I might need you to do the whole show to talk me off the ledge. Because the Braves about to make me just you know what? I might go to my virtual assistant AI and create me a whatayoudoing.com website.
Well, hey, Joe, you're not the same. Ahead. You're not the same. Here you go.
I don't know if that's gonna help. But we got a great and a lot of talk about on this episode 481. We got some hot news. NBA free agency starts. NBA trades, as you just heard Coach talk about Jaylen Brown. And the Braves are collapsing.
See,
I mean, they're in a full-fledged
imploding
collapse.
Is the word, dog. They imploding.
Bob starting already. See, you talking about me.
Yeah, it is.
You talking about me.
Well, let's do it this way. Asa Brown, you can keep your credentials and you won't have to be any kind of conflict because Jaylen Brown is not coming to Atlanta.
Yeah, he in
so
Philly.
you can keep your your Brown credentials to yourself.
He keep his hands off of my AR.
Yeah. Yes, got a lot to talk about tonight, fellas. It's going down. Braves collapsing, NBA trades, and our round table discussion tonight. We got E-Dub coming on. Talk about the Hawks and what they've done and what they haven't done.
Some good news.
And question: Is LeBron ring chasing at this point? Does him being a free agent, ring chasing, hurt his legacy?
Ooh, can I answer that now or later?
I mean, go for it. I mean, you said ooh, like you got something to say. You didn't have to think about it. I see that.
No, I think about it. I mean, everybody's ring chasing, right? It is what it is. So I'm not gonna jump on him so much about that. But I am gonna realize the people that had so much hate for KD when he ran the Golden State. What's LeBron doing? I don't hear the same kind of hate. Which is exactly
if he signs with Golden State, I think you will.
So, or if he goes back, or if he goes to Miami, I think the only way he doesn't get any hate in this move is to go back to Cleveland. He'll be ring chasing there as well, but
that's the safest move to go to Cleveland now.
Yeah,
man, he's not gonna get any booze or whatever if he go to Golden State.
He's not winning no ring there though.
That's what I'm talking about. So they shouldn't worry about it. Because all you're gonna hear during the break is "Doo. Thank you for being a friend." That's all you're gonna be hearing. All them old guys, man.
To hang around 25 years, right? It's an accomplishment. Let's remove the one ring for the COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been no rings in 10 years.
VP out the chain. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. If you take, he spent 8 years in LA, one ring, the COVID. You got the ring, you can't take it away. It's going to be on the books. It is what it is. But I feel the 2-month break of him getting rest allowed him to get that ring. I think it was a regular season. They don't win a ring there, but it's there. It is a ring. It's a ring. It's a ring. It's a ring. Right.
Right.
But he's still chasing. Him still playing now is him giving credence to everybody calling it a bubble ring. So he's still chasing a legit ring.
The legitimate
if you want
ring.
to say, yeah, if you want to put it that way, because I mean, what else is he gonna do? Okay, if you get all the records, let's just say 2 more years, he gets all possible records that can be had. He's still too short of the man.
Man, Too Short is a good rapper. What you talking about?
We love Too Short, but you know what I mean. We know, but we also know Too Short ain't E40 and Too Short. We know.
Don't you ever mention E40? I mean, don't you ever throw E40 in nothing?
Sprinkle me something. We all know. We know when it comes. We know when it comes to certain rappers. If you want to use Too Short, he don't match up to him, right? So I just feel like I'm tired of LeBron. I'm tired, boss. Go off to the pasture. Go own a soccer team. Go buy a baseball team. Go buy a football team. I'm just tired of you in basketball.
Let me explain why LeBron is hanging around, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
LeBron is hanging around because he has a number of clients that he has to obtain before he walk away in retirement.
As far as clients, what do you mean?
I mean, we know Rich Paul is the clutch man, but Rich Paul grew up poor as ever. Now, LeBron may have been his first client. Maybe LeBron gave him his first 4% to go get other players to become a part of Clutch Sports. You got AD, you got Trae Young, Draymond Green, you got a whole bunch of guys, Tristan Thompson. So I think until he pretty much he got to play so he can keep recruiting clients for Rich Paul, and then he can go off into the past.
So you making LeBron sound like Madoff. The bill gonna come due, and one day the bill gonna come due, and they're gonna realize it's not there unless he's there.
I mean, listen. If you believe in magic, it's all about perception.
The only thing Bron can do now is be a player coach.
He's recruiting players.
If I want to go your route, okay, you trying to tell me he couldn't recruit being retired?
No, because he got to be in the locker room to recruit.
Okay. Point taken.
You got to be in the locker room to recruit. So when Rich Paul comes to the locker room and say, "Congratulations, good game." Oh yeah, let me let you meet such and such. Boom, boom, boom. There you go.
Bronny.
Now Bronny calls Rich Paul up.
Save me, save me.
And how do you think Bronny James got his deal?
I have no problem with that. I mean, he got that off the backs of his father. There's nepotism throughout the NBA, all sports. So I have no problem with LeBron setting Bronny up for financial success. I have no problem with that. I'm at a point where if you're not winning championships, I think I said this before to you all. I know I've said it on my own podcast. The reason I don't put that much weight on the 2020 championship, in the bubble, is because every other 4 major sports, the teams that won a championship during the COVID break either went back to back or at least made their conference championship final. Except for who?
Right.
The Lakers. So it was like, okay, you don't believe me? Go look it up. The Lightning went back to back to back. They were having a ball in Tampa Bay because the Buccaneers won a Super Bowl, and if it wasn't for a blown coverage, he would have been back to back. But he made it to the NFC Championship game against Miami. I mean, against the Rams. Baseball, Houston Astros went back to back.
Right.
So every major sport, except for LeBron's team, had that second run the next year. So that's the reason why I hold everybody to a higher standard that won a championship or made it to a championship during the bubble, because they proved that they was a great team without the bubble the following year, except for the Lakers, who got put out, I think, in the first round.
All right, so we go hold that conversation, and once we get to the round table discussion, we gonna keep going on this LeBron talk. But I want you to think about this: in the finals, or the Western Conference Finals, Eastern Conference Finals, how many clutch clients were in both? And then we'll talk about it. Eastern Conference Finals, Western Conference Finals. How many clients did Rich Paul have playing in those? And then we can definitely get into some more. Because you're not gonna tell me if we grew up together, we come from the same neighborhood, I make it big, and we run back into each other because you were so down on your luck, you selling jerseys. Now all of a sudden you the biggest sports agent in the world. Not just in basketball now. Talking football, college basketball, clients all over the place. What better place to do, or what better way to go out is to go out on top, or go out when you want to go out and leave your legacy to both of your kids, or all three of your kids, to say, I'm going to leave you something. I'm going to leave you my percentage of what I have invested into Clutch Sports. We'll get into it. With that being said, it's time to jump into some hot news.
This is why I'm hot. And you're not. Yeah. You think you're hot.
Coach got all the R&B, hip hop tonight, Coach.
That ain't hot.
Blazing. Hot. Scorching. On fire. Red hot.
This is why I'm hot.
It's the Sports Roundtable Hot News.
Yes, sir. The hot news sponsored by Big Easy Grill, 1193 Collier Road, Atlanta, Georgia. Big Easy Grill, the best Louisiana seafood in town. Takes 2 bites, get rid of 1 shrimp. Big Easy Grill, the best place to go to watch your sports games. They got a patio outside that's covered. It's hot outside, so it's nice to be outside eating you some nice shrimp and some catfish bites, along with some red beans and rice to wash it all down with an Arnold Palmer. Going over to the Big Easy Grill, 1193 Collier Road. Make sure you mention SRT or Sports Roundtable, and it'll get you that SRT discount. Any meals, $25 or more. All right, fellas. Free agency has started. Which is more exciting, the NFL free agency or the NBA free agency? Which one y'all think gets the most? Y'all get more hyped up about?
Go ahead and go, Coach.
Both of them be fleecing each other, so I don't know.
Both of them be fleecing each other?
That's why I let Coach go first. I knew he had some.
Yeah, they.
I get more hype though for NBA free agency, just because I know you can see the impact faster than in football. Unless you got a wide receiver moving, or which don't happen too much, a quarterback moving. But I get more hype with basketball.
Yes, sir. There it is. We coming on in here tonight, fellas. Guess what? Look who's in the building. Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
Got to take that star down. But, other than that.
He said got to take that star down.
Hey, can we hold up on the hate? Can we hold up on the hate for a second? What's up, fellas?
No.
What's happening? Hey, we
What's good?
We just got into the hot news talking about which free agency period is more exciting? The NBA free agency or the NFL free agency? Coach said they all fleece each other. Big Z say basketball. Ace say basketball. What say you, Mr. Hancock? What do you say?
I think you have basketball because basketball players, it's more movement. I mean, for a while, trading and just getting a little bit more prevalent as older. But basketball is the most, I guess, frenzy period when you talk about free agents. I think it's NBA.
NBA. Coach, you want to go back?
Yeah, that's where I go.
Nope. NFL. Yeah, dog. I'm contrary. NFL.
What say you, Bob? I know Bob probably still on. I hope he ain't watching the Braves game yet, cause
Bob was in lacrosse. So you don't know. Pay no attention to him.
All right, so let's go. The most surprised free agency signing thus far in this year's free agency signing. Coach, we'll start with you again. Or what stands out the most? We'll put it that way.
I'm looking at the Lakers and I'm laughing because they done turned from showtime to snow time.
It ain't your daddy's Lakers for sure. That is
I'm like, what in the world is going on here?
This is not the
coach. Bronny gonna look like Martin Luther King at a Klan rally. He gonna be the only black there.
I about to tell you, Coach. Back in the day, they said Pat Riley was the only man that could get the brothers to the promised land, and it was. I don't know what this team is nowadays. They done did a complete 360. It's Euroland over there in LA.
They walking all the Caucasians in there. I said, what in the world?
Yeah.
Hey,
so what you got?
I mean, every day it seems to be something new, right? If you asked me 2 days ago, I probably would have said Giannis to Miami, right? But now I got to be like Jaylen Brown to Philadelphia. And I actually like the fit, right? I like Jaylen giving Maxey a break, and at the same time, they don't gotta run Embiid as much, right? He can kind of truly take time off during the season because you got three. And I forget this a third guy, young guy there. So they got a three-headed monster that can score. And it really only got to wait on Embiid until late in the season, playoff time. Yeah. So
he said Edgecombe.
Okay, yeah. So
yeah, Coach said recognizing what he said, not when I said though.
No, I didn't. My bad, Cole. I didn't hear you.
You actually said. Wait, you actually said that they got to save Embiid.
They don't have to work Embiid as much now. They got a third scorer with Brown, and I think that'll help.
Embiid goes from 30 games to 35 games this year. So yeah.
Well, I mean, so staying with Philadelphia for a second, they wasted a couple of years of Embiid when he played 65 plus games, and actually the reason why Atlanta got so hyped over Trey is the year that they wasted Embiid by Atlanta getting to the Eastern Conference Final because your boy wouldn't shoot. But that was a year that they wasted with Embiid because he played 65 plus games. You only going to get Embiid to play those many games maybe one more time in his career left. To your point, Coach, 30 plus games, 35 games. So I think next season you'll probably get more of a 60 plus game out of Embiid because he doesn't have to play all the minutes during the game to get to that point. You know what I mean? So with the three-headed monster they have now.
All right, Hancock, before you get into your answer, I want to ask you this. With Jaylen Brown going to Philadelphia, and Maxey has shown that he can lead the team without Embiid. Embiid comes back. If all plays, who team is it?
Oh, it's still Max's team right now. I mean, Brown is going to be an integral part of whatever they do. I think as far as whose team it is, that's past Embiid a while back. At least 2 years now. You have to be available, man. And he's just not. He's not the guy that you're going to pencil in for that many games a year. If you're going to keep him, if you don't move him, and I wouldn't be surprised if you see what you can get for him. If I'm Philly, I mean, I would look to see what he would command on the market myself. Maybe they won't, but that's what I would go. I did want to touch on one other thing when we talked about which sports free agency is the most prevalent, or whatever word you use for it. I still think it's basketball, but because I hadn't when you all just started talking about Brown, I hadn't even seen it. I was just driving in and didn't see it until he just mentioned it. But this goes into my point about basketball being the most exciting or the most talked about, because you're talking about in the East that a team, you're trading a perennial all-star, a guy that's been to the finals, was a finals MVP, and one of the cornerstones of your organization, and you're trading him in conference to your rival, to one of your rivals. Yeah, so I mean, you look at that and you say, wow. I mean, that's twofold, because it also lets you know that his trade value and the marketability had to have diminished, because you should have been able to acquire a king's ransom for a guy like Jaylen Brown in the prime of his career. And as I stated, NBA MVP of the finals. He just led a team that was really should have been in a rebuilding stage last year into a prominent regular season record. Did make a decent run. They did run into Philly and lost or whatever. But what I'm saying is that team was not expected to do anything this past year. And he put them on his back and took them all the way through to the playoffs with a hell of a record. So anyway, but my person that I was saying free agency, I think it's kind of going under the radar. But Ja Morant going to Portland, and I'm like, I don't understand the move. They got so many guards that it's crazy. They're gonna have to move something.
Drew Holiday,
you got a guy.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but what are you gonna do with Scoot Henderson? You took him. Scoot was supposed to be the heir apparent as your point guard. You understand what I'm saying? He's supposed to be the guy.
Ja?
Hancock.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That was the NBA trade.
I guess you're right.
The NBA said, get Ja Morant to one of the whitest places in the country. He can't do that.
Yeah, but hey, we've seen the Jailblazers out there. They get it done out there. I don't know. It might not be the right place for them. I don't know. But we'll see, man. I didn't understand that move. And like you said, it probably was an NBA thing in the manner of way they did with Chris Webber back in the day, sending him out to Sacramento. Nobody was checking for Sacramento at the time. But I don't know, man. It's some other moves out there. And you all were right. I've never seen my Lakers. This is a. I don't even know what to say, man. They whitewashed the franchise.
Hey, Hancock. What was the first big man in LA? What was his name? Elkin. Mikan. Yeah, they went back to them days.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I know. Magic Johnson turned over his grave, man. I mean, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. I don't know, man. They can't guard. I mean, what is Walker? I mean, on offensive end, I understand what he does for Luka, because he puts somebody in the darker spot that when Luka's in that, to get to the lane area, he's going to be able to have somebody, get the ball up to the rim. But I mean, Walker Kessler, he just don't move the needle for me. But we'll see. I mean, I don't know, man. And I'm a Laker fan, but I'm struggling right now.
It's gonna be some bit of hope for them Cowboys. Gonna be some long.
Yeah.
I got a question for you, H.O. I got a question for you, H.O. So,
All right.
you always talk about how the league is pre-written is the word I used. Yeah, scripted. If you look at Pelinka's moves the last few years, and now LeBron is gone, and what he's done with this roster, you can't. I'm with you. You can't tell me that there was something happening behind the scenes for them to get Luka, because it wasn't because he was making all kind of fancy moves to get him. So it'll be like what Coach said. What was the reason for the league to want Luka to go to LA and not stay in Dallas?
Got to have a star, baby. Got to have a star. I ain't mean to overstep you,
No.
but
I just it's with everybody, but I just wonder now. I look at Pelinka's lineup now. You look at what he's done. You look at all the signings he's done this offseason so far. All the money that's going to three guys. None of those three guys can move left or right, so they can't play defense.
Yeah. They're going to score, though. They're going to score. So that's the thing. You can pencil in 35 for Luka a night. He's going to get that. And then if Austin Reeves is going to be over 20. So that's 50 points that you're going to get out of those two a night. I do believe that. And if Walker Kessler gets you that 15 to 18, I mean, you're there. But can you defend? That's the thing.
That's what I'm asking you. They're a matador. That's why I said they can't move left and right. So they're a matador. So they score 112. They score 110. They're going to give them 112 a night.
Yeah, they got to fill in. They got to get some length on the wing. They do have some stretch guys. What's the kid? The guy they got from Philly? He can shoot it. Can't think of his name right now. But that's the thing. You're gonna have to have people that can space the floor. And I think they got a couple of shooters, but they need some defense. I agree with you. Yeah. Asa, I don't know what they're gonna do on that defensive end. They're just gonna try to outscore people, I guess.
So with that being said, are the Lakers ready for Luka to take the mantle and be the star that the West Coast has always need for the legacy to be? Is Luka ready for that challenge?
I don't see why not, big. I think he can carry a franchise. I mean, he did it in Dallas. I mean, he was the guy in Dallas. And so it's not like he doesn't have star potential. Luka's a star. I mean, he's going to put up numbers. LA is going to be behind him. They have no choice. He's their star right now. I don't see that being a problem.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe.
Yes, sir.
All the they used to LA, they got all the rappers out there, E40 and all them out there. This what they gonna be playing at Lakers game from now on. Listen to this.
My name is Luka.
I'm telling you.
Gonna be pop night every night, huh?
Yes, sir. Ain't gonna be no R&B. No. Yeah.
Hey, so let me ask y'all this question. Did the NBA send Ja Morant to Portland to keep him out of trouble?
Yes. Amen. Yes.
I don't know, but I think Portland gives a bad rap for being a good city. It's some tough places in Portland from what I've seen. So I don't think it's all rainbows. I don't think it's all rainbows and unicorns. If you like drama, you can find it in the city. I promise you. Yeah, if you like going to places where they serve hot wings and fried chicken, and you gonna find it. You gonna find it. I'm telling you, gonna find them places, man. It is what it is.
Yeah, but he'll be hunting moose.
I'm about to say moose and deer, whatever. But
deer all up there in the old west.
There's a lot of weed out there.
To your question, though, I think the perception is Portland is a safe place, right? So if he goes up there and he gets in trouble, the NBA is like, listen, we sent this guy to the far northwest. Only thing further north than that is Alaska. We ain't got a team up there. So if he get in trouble in Portland, there ain't no help for
The
him.
VP said Hancock.
Yeah.
The first 40 Portland.
VP said,
Hey.
I haven't heard of an episode of First 48 in Portland.
Nah, I ain't heard one though. I heard it in Memphis though.
Yeah. Hey, but I just want y'all to go back and go back to the Portland Jailblazers and look at going to Damon Stoudemire's house and finding a bag of weed, a garbage bag of weed, and a lot of them got in trouble out there. I don't get it twisted. I'm trying to tell you.
Now,
Yeah.
did they get
Okay.
in trouble out there, or did they already have a reputation of being bad and they just happened to play for the Trail Blazers?
They got in trouble out there too, big homie. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't get it twisted. Yeah, I think we look at Portland because we so far away. Yeah, it's places to get in trouble out there too. Plus, like I said, it's a lot of open market out there for weed. So I don't know. I wish the best for Ja. I really do. I hope he can work his way back into the good graces of the NBA. But I mean, for somebody to have such a promising career and two franchises that were kind of look like they might be, franchises that might be able to do something here in the last couple of 4 years was Sacramento and Memphis. And both of them, their stars just tarnished in a matter of like 6 to 8 months. And they were just out of that realm.
Well, big homie, since you from Memphis, I do have to ask you because we had to talk Coach off the ledge last week because he was going crazy over CC Boo's legs because her legs was out, and I told him I would go call Lala and let her know that, but I ain't no snitch. But somebody said that they're gonna have to keep T Morant from trying to talk to CC Boozer because they didn't know. But now he's in Portland, so we ain't got to worry about that. So
you ain't got to worry about that.
What is the update and what is the consensus on Cameron Boozer coming to town along with the rest of the crew that they already have?
Yeah, me, big homie. I'm not the biggest Cameron Boozer fan because I think his style of game doesn't fit what the NBA is right now. So I'm not really the biggest fan of it. I haven't talked to my people in Memphis to see what their views are, and I got some people I need to, get in contact to see. But, not that I don't think he's a good player, and I don't think he probably I see an Elton Brand type situation. I mean, a good basketball player. But when you take a guy that high, he needs to be a franchise changer, and I'm not sure you're going to get that. I just don't know. We'll see. I don't see it, but we'll see.
They are changing the franchise. They changing the face.
He gonna pair well with Zach Edey.
That's my point. They're changing the face of Memphis. This ain't about basketball per se. This is about we have basketball shooters, not real shooters.
Well, Asa, you're going to have a lot of moving companies too, because people ain't going out there. They ain't going to win. You're going to have to get some U-Haul trucks because they're going to move that franchise. I'm just telling you, it's already one, it is what it is. It's not a media-driven city. That's for one thing. You had a star in Ja Morant, at least that put you on the map. You got to have something. I mean, they won't be on television. It's going to be a tough. It's going to be a tough situation.
Do they move Memphis back to Seattle?
Somebody's going to Seattle.
I know Memphis came from Vancouver. I said all that.
They came from Vancouver.
I'm just saying in general. I know the NBA is upset that Seattle lost the team.
Right, Seattle or Vegas. One of those places gonna get a team. Seattle or Vegas. So I don't know which one. And that could be it, though, Coach. You're right. Could go up the street to Nashville. You're right. They could. Memphis could lose.
Nashville got a baseball team.
Yeah,
Basketball is Vegas and Seattle.
Yeah, I'm just asking because I just don't. If we used to play this out 2 more years, do I see Memphis being viable for money and a viable basketball town? Money wise, do I see it?
I don't know. It's going to be a lot of money in the city for all them data centers and stuff like that they're putting down there. So it's going to be some money. They killing the environment. But I mean, I don't know about as far as a pro franchise. I'm not sure it's going to stay there much longer. I'm just being real. And I'm a fan of Memphis. That's my hometown. But I'm a little worried about it.
So could Memphis move to Nashville?
That's what I was thinking too once he said that. But I think the two cities that are probably more prominent right now looking to get franchises got to be Seattle and Vegas. So they could possibly end up in one of those places.
Go get there. But
yeah,
since the RIP of Fred Smith, could they sell the team now?
Yeah, definitely. That's what I mean. Yeah, I mean they could definitely sell and go. If it's whatever owner group or franchise or whoever owns them, I don't even know who's the main guy anymore.
What about
money talks?
What about the Titans owners for the football team? Can he buy? Is there a way he can buy the basketball team and move into Nashville?
Not sure. I don't know if you can be majority owner in both of them. Can you? I'm not sure you can do that.
That's the reason I was hesitant. I'm not sure. Maybe VP can answer that.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I put my money on Seattle.
Seattle and Vegas will get a team.
Yeah, I think they both gonna come in together.
Yeah, for sure. All right, before E-Dub come on, we got to talk about these collapsing Braves. And I forgot to turn the TV to the Braves before I sat down, but let me unfortunately see what the score is right now. All right, Hancock, the Braves. I know you probably ain't watched a lot of it, but they 3-8 in their last 11 games. They're absolutely collapsing.
I don't have to watch a lot of baseball to know that. Hold on. Yeah, but I don't have to know a lot to know 3 and 8 ain't real good, big homie. That ain't real good. So yeah, it seems like ever since I went out there and watched them, they've been in kind of like a free fall. I went out there and watched them. Maybe I shouldn't have gone to the game because it seems like after that Pirates series, they've been kind of on the tailspin, haven't they?
Yeah,
it's been injuries.
Well,
the
excuses got to stop with the injuries because it's their fault that they're injured because the medical staff is sucked.
Wow. I don't know, big homie. I don't know. Like I said, I hadn't really been watching a lot of it. I enjoyed going out there and looking at them that day. And they looked like they had things going in the right direction then. They were hitting the ball and looking good. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm leaving that up to you. Is it the pitching? What is happening? Are they not? Are they people getting deep in their bullpen? It's the offense that's struggling.
It's the offense. Yeah,
it's everything.
Yeah, the offense is struggling. They've had the worst month of June in franchise history as far as hitting and record wise.
But H.O., I'm gonna push back a little bit about the excuses. So you lose. I'm gonna name the players you've lost. You lose Acuna, you lose Baldwin, you lose Strider, and one other. I think there's one other starting pitcher. So that forces you now to put guys in the lineup where they're not most effective. So now you got to move Ozzie behind Olsen. You got to put Harris at the top of the lineup. And then you got to plug and play on how you want to cover. So then when you put Harris to the top, you vacate his space. Now you got to plug and play where he usually hits at. So the bats are going to kind of always go throughout a long season. The bats going to kind of always go cold, but it's going cold. It's going to go colder faster because you got guys hitting in numbers where they're not used to. So now it's a lot easier for the opposing team to pitch around guys, pitch at guys. So now Olsen's numbers are smaller because he's getting the pitches that, you know, there's nobody on. So I can pitch to him the way I want to. Whereas when Albies was ahead of him and he was getting on, it forced you to either get Albie out or it forced you to kind of play around with Olsen so he doesn't put the ball out in the porch area. Then the injuries to the pitching staff where you were already thin, you are thinner now. So you lose a starter, and now your bullpen got to pitch innings that they aren't used to. I'm not saying that they're, you know, you got to have guys to step up, but you're asking guys to do things that they weren't brought on to do.
All right. Well, let me tell you why I say this. The Braves, we had Kyle Wright, Mike Soroka, Spencer Strider, Hurston Waldrop, AJ Smith, whatever his name is, Spencer Schwarlenbach. That's 6 pitchers. 6 pitchers we heard of that we knew that if they come up and do well, we'll be all right. All 6 pitchers have had arm trouble. All 6 have had arm trouble. So what are you doing in the farm system that's keep creating all these arm problems for these guys that we are so-called dependent upon? Kyle Wright is not with the team anymore. Mike Soroka is not with the team. Spencer Strider can't throw over 90 miles per hour no more. Hurston Waldrop, okay, we haven't seen what he can do after he comes off the injury list. So at some point, you got to call a spade, and my thing is you're not taking care of the arms that you're drafting. Because each and every one of these guys done been on the injury list.
Well, that's the reason why I say you got to turn into what Kansas City did a few years ago. You got to say, all right, I got my starters. I'm going to have you go 5 innings, no more, no less. And then I'm going to turn the game over to the bullpen. So 5 innings, then I go bullpen to get to my bullpen for the 7th and 8th. And then I got to ask my closer to get me 6 outs and not 3 outs. You got to turn it into a bullpen game, a bullpen team. And then hopefully you can ride out your bats being cold. They're going to get cold at some point during the season. That's just how baseball is. You're going to have a flat month. Now, you don't expect to be as bad as they were in June, but you're going to have a flat month. And they had their flat month. But we also know when they're healthy and the band is all together, they're one of the best in the team. And so, I mean, the best in the league. And so I'm more optimistic than I am pessimistic with this team, only because you got the 7 the wild card spots now. And so at worst, you don't see them falling. I know you don't see them falling out of the playoff race or getting a playoff spot. I know you don't see that.
I don't know what to think at this point.
You ain't got no help for them. You ain't got no.
Coach, let me let you jump in, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Well, what's your thoughts on the Braves collapse?
It's going to change in the month of July. I'm saying this on July the 1st, 2026 at 7:49 p.m. You're going to see the Braves. By the time they lead the month of July, they're going to be up at least 6 games. And you can record this, mark my words. A change is going to come. That's all
I'm with you, Coach and VP. I understand that.
Nope. I don't want you with me. Stay away from me. No.
I ain't worried about you or that. I ain't worried about you or that knife. I'm with you on this one. And to VP, I understand that might put some pressure on the bullpen, but you got to do that until you get some of those starters back. And to me, it puts more pressure on front office making some moves at the deadline on going ahead and spending this money on getting some starting pitching or getting an extra bat in at the deadline. And so one of those two things got to happen. But you cannot waste a 49 win start to a season because of injuries.
Yeah, so you put more pressure on the GM who's not used to doing this kind of stuff middle of the season. He's good in the off season, but in the middle of the season, I'm not quite sure if AA has, except that 1 year when we got lucky in 2021 when we got Jock Peterson and Eddie Rosario and people like that.
He better put his Yankee hat on. He better put his Chicago Cubs hat on. Because those are the big market teams, right? Those teams in the big markets cut that check. They find a player or two that they want in the middle of the season, and they cut the check. Yeah. You can't tell me how much money the Battery's making, and everybody wants to emulate the Braves with the Battery system. And now is at the midseason. You got injuries, you got holes to fill, and you don't cut the check. Cut the check.
All right, Hancock, here's your answer
to
your question. About ownership.
Right.
So no double dipping.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. I didn't think it was possible.
And this is the second piece to it too.
No double dipping.
Yeah, I didn't think it was.
Maybe they can do like LeBron to put it in their son name or something. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know.
That's a question that I want to ask. Where does Bronny play next year? That's what I want to know.
Well, he does say some family stuff came up, so he won't be able to come on. So let's go ahead and jump into the Hawks report anyway. Let's talk about the Hawks draft picks and what you like, what you didn't like, and what you're looking forward to. Asa, we got a point guard. Coach, we got a point guard. Hancock, we got a point guard with our number 8 pick. Are you happy with the first pick that we got? I know Asa, he good. Coach, what about you? Thumbs up. Hancock, what you got?
You gonna cut him already, Coach? What you gonna cut him for? He ain't did nothing yet.
I don't know, man. This is Fleming's kid, correct?
Yeah, Kingston Fleming, yeah.
Yeah, and I think I probably watched him as much as I saw George Mikan when he was playing with the Minnesota team. So I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea what Kingston Flemings is going to do for Atlanta. I mean, I think the point guard position in the NBA is an overrated position. I think that it's gone the way of, the big man to me. You need guys that can score the basketball, that can distribute and make plays for others. I don't know if Kingston Fleming can do that. Can he do those things? Can he defend his position? Or are you going to have people around him like they have for Steph Curry, where he has to be a willing defender, but you need to have somebody that's going to make sure that they cover. So if he can do those things and be the type of player, maybe he can make up for the blunder they made for taking Ricochet Rabbit, and we can get on with it. Because they had the number 1 draft pick in the lottery a couple years back, and they picked the wrong guy when they should have traded back. And I hope, like I said, Flemings can come in and do something. If he can come in and he can contribute to what they have started and what they looked like last year toward the end of the year when they went on that streak, and made themselves a playoff team, that would be great. So I'm with that. So we'll see what happens. But like I said, I don't know his game. So for me to sit here and say that I think he'll be a positive piece, I would be lying. I just got to see him.
We can check the
Go ahead,
boxes
Mr.
off
Brown.
to all those things, Hancock. So Kingston can guard his position. He's a scorer. He probably does need to be a little bit better with distributing the ball, but he's a scorer, and he's a big guard. But
Okay.
they also picked up, and I like anybody that comes out of Sampson's system. So Ralph
Kevin
Sampson.
Sampson.
Kevin Sampson,
Mhm.
system down there in Houston. So he checks that box there. The question I had was the 23rd pick when they went and got the power forward from St. John's. But
Ruby Ejiofor.
he checks your boxes if you're concerned about anybody getting past Fleming. He's that second wave of defense. You know what I mean? So he checks that box. And he asks girth. And he pounds the board. And he can defend the 5, the 4, and the 3. So I like that pick. And then on day 2, they went and got a 7-footer who, if he had stayed next year, would have been a first-round pick, not a day 2 pick out of North Carolina. So you got your 7'2" center who can stretch the floor if you want it, but he plays his position well as well. So I like all 3 picks that they did. So to your concerns with all 3 picks, they check those boxes off, Hancock. So I think we'll be good.
He'd have been a number 1 pick over anybody from Duke. I mean, Ooh.
Hey, Cole, I know you like it. He would have been a day 1 dude if he had stayed 1 more year at North Carolina.
Yeah, he turned down $4 million to play at the watered down Blue School.
Hey, the sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. The sky is Carolina blue. That's all I got to say.
It rained over here.
Yeah, that's because the sky got dark blue. So yeah, hey, stormy
Listen,
weather.
if you got on a dark blue and water hit it, it turns to light blue. So if you want light blue, just add water.
That just cleansing you from the dark blue. See, cleansing you. That's all it is. Just getting rid of the darkness.
Just be glad that Henry Vasar is here and he can possibly help the team. Because the show didn't help his team that he was on last year.
Yeah. Come speaking of that, before the season started in the NBA, I will make a choice on my new team because currently I don't have a team, so I'm going to have to pick a team to ride with all year. So I'm going to
gotta have Minnesota, coach. Coach, me and you got the bet.
2 words for Minnesota. LeVar Ball. That's all I need to see. When I saw him talking, doom and gloom.
That's the other thing HO coaches brought up as far as movement. LeVar Ball going to Minnesota, and Minnesota's shipping
LaMelo Ball.
I mean, LeVar's the daddy. LaMelo Ball going to Minnesota, and they shipping was it Nas Reed and
Reed, yeah.
And what's old boy's name?
Randall.
Shipped him off. A lot of moves been made in the NBA so far.
Yeah, Randall went to
Brooklyn to the Nets, yeah.
There's a quiet move made that ain't nobody talking about, but it's gonna pay dividends. Stay tuned for this one. It's a quiet move that we ain't even talked about.
And what's that?
Tobias Harris to San Antonio. Stay tuned. Okay.
Oh, he finally gonna learn how to earn his keeps.
Yep.
They're gonna have him come off the bench. He gonna be a 6-man.
Well, let's talk about San Antonio's draft though.
I like their draft.
They draft was to help Wemby on the defensive end. So Wemby won't have to play as much defense or be as much of a defensive wear down. So they went and got bigs, and bigs.
That's right. Meat eaters.
So fellas, who won the draft in y'all opinion? NBA draft.
For the immediate future or long term?
Give me what you got. Whichever one you want to say. Just back it up with something.
I think OKC. I think OKC.
Yeah, a little technical difficulty. I'm back.
No problem.
No
I think OKC and San Antonio won the draft because they both addressed the weakest part of their game. OKC addressed knowing that I got to play Wemby throughout the year and in the playoffs. They went and got them a big man, and was it Mara, right? They went and got Mara. So they went and got them a 7-footer. Might as well go ahead and call him a Wemby stopper.
AC, can I stop you right there before you go any farther?
Yeah, you good.
If let's say you said their weakness, but let's just say OKC and had their full complement of players throughout the playoffs. They took San Antonio deep, even without having two players that they lost at the same position in Mitchell and what they call it, D-Dub or D-Will, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, let's say they didn't lose one of those guys and they were able to get through. Do you think they could have gotten past San Antonio is what I'm saying, with their full complement? Because to me, San Antonio had to go the distance with them, and they were pretty much at full strength. San Antonio was.
I still believe if they were at full strength, those guys are too small.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason why they went ahead and went out and got got a 7-footer and Mara to either do two things, to help with Wemby or to replace Chet if Chet shows that he's still a head case when it comes to playing against Wemby. So either way, they address their problem. You know what I mean? With that pick.
But that 7-footer you're talking about, is he going to be able to go out on the perimeter with Wemby? Because that's the thing. I mean, I hear a lot of people saying get a 7-footer, but there aren't a lot of 7-footers that can move their feet and defend. Because one thing, he gonna bring you out away from the rim. Then they're gonna run a screen with him or whatever. So you're gonna be left out there. Then the thing happens is, let's say the 7-footer gets switched out on. Let's just say Dylan gets switched out on Dylan Harper, or he gets switched out on Castle who can go around him, or he's Castle that can go around. I mean, I understand what you're saying, and I understand bringing out another 7-footer or whatever, but I mean, Wemby is a unicorn. I'm not sure there are many bigs that are going to be able to stay out there with him and defend him like that. Because he doesn't beat you around the rim. That's not what Wemby did.
But San Antonio went out and got two more power forwards to go with Wemby.
Yeah, I know, but how much he's gonna make them even better? I mean, he's gonna draw so much attention. I mean, my thing on it with Wemby, I would almost play him to the fact of, when you score your 70, Wemby, we're gonna shut everybody else down. If he kills Chet, okay, let's say he puts 40 on Chet, but he's not distributing and doing everything else, his 40 is going to take away from everybody else. You got to beat another team. I understand what you're saying, but that's it. OKC is they got a great basketball team.
I think they added to it. I think Mara can give them some points that will make Wemby work on the defensive end. Make him work, make him not be able to slide away from a man and kind of roam. You have to pay more attention and stay locked in. You know what I mean? So I think both those teams, OKC and San Antonio, made moves to play this chess game with one another for the next couple of years. So I think both.
And this is the big kid. The kid you talking about, is that the kid out of Michigan?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see him play either. Him and Mike was together. I didn't see him either. But I'm just saying, can he move his feet? I mean, is he an NBA player? Because it's a lot of bigs out there. But how many bigs in our game, in the NBA game right now, really make a difference?
He stayed in the paint
besides,
most of the time.
yeah, besides Joker, really back, big guys that around the rim, they're gonna do some things. Name another big in Embiid, but Embiid takes more jumpers than anybody. The mid-range game and three-pointer game. So I just don't know if I keep saying the NBA game is a different basketball game. You got to have wing defenders. You got to be. You saw it with New York. You got to be able to defend. You got to be able to make shots, and that's really what the problem was with San Antonio. Well, refereeing, officiating is crucial, no doubt about it. But the NBA game is so, I don't know, it's wing dependent right now. I think you gotta have length on the wings to be able to defend these guys and be able to help and recover. You gotta be able to dig down. You gotta be able, when there's a switch, at least get some in their face, because they're gonna hunt weak defenders constantly, or slow foot defenders.
And for OKC, if this doesn't work out, they got about 4 more picks, so they could take a swing here. You know what I mean? So they can take a swing here. If it doesn't work, I'll take a swing next year on somebody else. So, and they got enough.
I just don't think they were that far away. Yeah. All I was saying, I didn't think they were that far away is what I was saying. I think they were right there. If it wasn't for injuries, I'm not sure they wouldn't have been playing New York.
Well, what do you think about San Antonio draft with all the bigs that they got, from the big boy out of UConn, the big boy out of Kentucky, and one of my Duke guys as well?
Big homie, again. I didn't watch a lot of college basketball, man, so I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I see these guys in the summer league, and I can be more, I tell you what I see in them, but I can't right now. I could not give you a good answer. I would be lying. College basketball, to me, I really didn't watch a lot of, so I don't know. I missed what you were saying about Kingston Flemings, because I want to know what he can do. I heard as you were going, my phone was tripping a little bit, so it might do it again. It's overheating for some reason. But go ahead with what you were saying.
They with your phone, I got the same problem. They want you to buy a new one. That's all that is. They gonna make it go in there and buy a new one. But with Fleming, I like the move with San Antonio getting the young man out of Kentucky, another body, a big body. It just takes the pressure off of Wemby having to do so much. And so you got a guy in there. I'll give an example what they're doing with San Antonio. Remember what the Knicks did with Ewing late in his career? They went and got big guys around him. Went and got Oakley and my man from Seattle,
Charles
Smith. They got big guys to do all the dirty work, just to leave Ewing alone, just to shoot, to be offensive.
Xavier
McDaniels. He didn't have to do all that grinding anymore when they went big. I see San Antonio doing the same thing with Wemby. Let's get guys in there that can do all the grind work. We want to leave Wemby to himself on the offensive end. Granted, he might be slide over it.
You're talking about rookie guys doing it. To me, they're already young. San Antonio's young. I thought, didn't they go out and get Tobias Harris?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got a little bit there.
Coach said that's a sleeper of the free agency right now.
I think it is a sleeper, because somebody that can come in and play minutes and give you some. You got to be able to get something. And believe me, he's going to get more space now with Wemby in the game. He'll be able to really do some things. I think San Antonio needed more veteran presence. To me, that's what they needed. I understand what you're saying about big guys that come in and can take some of the load off of it. I think you even had that with the big center that they got from Boston. He could take a load off of him. I just think, to me, that the actual experience that they've gotten over these years, but they needed more veteran presence, and they didn't get anything out of my boy they got from Golden. Well, what was his name? Boy from Carolina. He gave them nothing. He didn't even play in the playoff in the championship series. So that's what I think they just needed more veteran presence.
They went too far this year, right? So the veterans are done now. I mean, Tobias is a good move, but they went to the finals. I don't need veterans to get to the finals. You see what I'm saying? Their mindset is now get to the finals again. I look at Wemby like I look at Smith when he was in Indiana, and they had the Davis boys. Smith was a big guy, but he wasn't in there pounding like them Davis boys were pounding. They freed him up to be more of a finesse big guy. Now he got tore apart when he wound up having to play against the Lakers and Shaq. But you know what I mean? But you got to the finals, right? I just see San Antonio using Wemby that same kind of way. Let's keep the guys off of him that can lean on him and weigh him down, because you can't put too much more weight on him, right? He's 7'5", 7'6". You can't put too much more weight on him. You gotta hope he can get stronger. So the only other thing then you can do now is let's play the schemes to keep those people off of him. And I think OKC is the opposite.
Yeah, but when you say they lean on him and all that, to me, the only physical part, did you see anybody lean on him when he was on defense? Like they really just bodied him up and take him, or was it more like when he couldn't muscle inside to me and while he was on offense?
The Knicks, we saw it in the last the Knicks threw 4 or 5 guys at him.
But that's what I'm saying. They threw it at him when he was on offense. I'm talking about on defense. There was nobody really. They was saying, okay, take his big butt down there and let's just dog him and push him around it. I didn't see that. I saw him being a safety freelance where he was blocking shots, altering shots all over the place. So his defensive end, to me, I don't see where he's getting pounded when he's on defense. To me, it's the offensive end to where they had no really offensive principles on offense. They would give him the ball out top, and he dribbling and shaking and baking like he curly needle and losing the ball. And then when he was in the elbow position, they just kind of banged him around there. But that's on the offensive end. I mean, on defense, I don't see, because the league is not there. There's not really just bigs he's going to face every night. That's going to say, all right, Wemby, let's go down here in the post and dance. So I understand what you're saying about getting more size, but that really ain't the NBA game. I mean, I don't think. Maybe I'm seeing it different, but I just don't see the grind and the ground and pound to where it really affects him, because he's coming over blocking shots, leaving his man and going over and doing stuff. It's not like he's being posted.
Let me read this from the chat and then y'all can continue. VP says
Go
San
ahead.
Antonio just got a taste. Let's see what they made of. Miss Johnson needs to learn. Lean, I guess it means learn better. Lean on a better coaching staff. Mike Brown took him to school.
I won't argue with that. I won't argue with that because I don't think they had anything to go to.
More on his coaching staff, which I don't know who's on his coaching staff. Corliss Williamson, I do know, but
yeah. But let me ask you this: when you saw them play, when you saw San Antonio play, when everything bogged down and they needed something to go to, let's say it was an out of bounds play, and someone was caught. Do you feel that when they came down, they needed something? Did you have confidence just thinking about it, looking back? Did you have confidence that they were going to get to something that was going to get them a basket? Because I didn't.
No.
I mean, like when you saw the Knicks, right? When you saw the Knicks play, you knew Brunson and whoever was going to run some high pick and roll or whatever, he was going to come off or he was going to get something to get to the paint, get a shot or whatever. To me, that was the difference in the whole game. San Antonio had nothing that they could depend on besides shooting a long desperation jumper or the ball kicking out for a corner three or Wemby taking a shot, a miraculous shot. There was nothing. They don't have a go-to I saw nothing that was a go-to guaranteed bucket. And I think you got to have that. And I think that goes along with coaching. I think if Popovich was running that, they would have had that. You have to have something that you go to. You got to have a punch. And they didn't have it.
Hancock, you just answered your question right there. That was the other problem. I think when you always got somebody over your shoulder, it makes it harder for you to coach or do anything. I think Spoelstra had the same problem in Miami when he had Pat always over his shoulder. It wasn't until like year 2 or year 3 when Pat finally was like, Spoelstra is your show, right? I think the same thing is happening in the Mitch. He's got somebody over his shoulders. I won't say his hands are tied, but he hasn't been able to be free yet. And so they all learn this postseason. Now, if he takes the same issues into next season, I can start seeing the rumblings about maybe you need to find you a different coach. But for this year, they all punched above their weight class.
All right, so what we're gonna do now? We're gonna go into our baller busters and bar stop, and we're gonna go right back into our roundtable discussion. We're gonna talk about where will LeBron play next year, and if LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards the best backcourt in the NBA right now.
No.
So we're going ballers and busters. So go ahead and put your ballers and busters in the chat so we can read them out. And I'm gonna go first. My baller this week goes out to Coach. Close your ears, Coach. The Duke Blue Devils for signing Cager Knipple, class of 2027, the 6'10" 3-man, one of the Knipple brothers, the second one out of 5 Knipples that will go to Duke. So Cager Knipple, welcome to Duke, young man. The brotherhood is real. All right, Asa, what you got?
I'm gonna go to soccer, baby. My baller is Mbappe. While everybody's talking about Messi, Mbappe's still getting 2 goals a game. He got 2 today. And Mbappe might wind up winning this goal. They call it a gold boot. He might win this gold boot. He might wind up with more goals than Messi in this World Cup. He's right
Messi got 6 right now, right?
So Mbappe's my baller for the week.
Messi got 6. How many
Mbappe got 5, or he might have 6. I'm gonna look. I think he might have 5. He might be tied with him. Let me look real quick.
All right, Coach, go ahead.
My ball is Serena Williams. Even though she didn't win, God dog, she brought some drama to Wimbledon because that girl. So you could see Serena was dead tired, but she was fighting. She ain't had nothing left, and she steady hitting 120 mile-per-hour serves and making that girl work for that win. She just needed a little more time.
VP got an ace right here.
She would have won that match.
He's tied with Messi.
You enjoyed watching Serena, Coach?
Yes, sir. A little more time, she would have won. She just needed one little thing of Gatorade, and she would have got her. She was close.
She would have got her.
Yeah, she hurt her knee too. Now I don't like that. I'm disappointed. She might not be able to play doubles now. So that was a factor too.
That Ozempic catching up with her, huh?
Yeah, she like I said, she was fighting. That girl thought she had
what you got? Hand, what you got, bro? Did he freeze up?
Yeah, he froze.
He might have, yeah. They gonna make sure he get a new phone. I'm gonna be right in line behind them with a new one.
Yeah. Well, I got a phone spot if y'all want a new phone. We can go over there on the weekend.
All right. Well, yeah, Cape Verde, one of the African nations.
All right, there you go right there. Messi 6 goals, Noah 6.
I think it's going to wind up being Argentina and France.
All right, let's go with the Buster Award. Waiting on Hancock phone to cool off. My Buster this week goes out to Malik Beasley
Oh,
and
Lord.
Ed Davis. Them dang on Carolina kids. Point saving. Come on, man. You can't tell me the NBA are not conspiring with what's going on if the players are doing their best. Well, if I'm gonna lose the game, I might as well make me some money.
Well, they already making money, HO. They already making money.
Yeah, but the NBA is secretly betting with prize picks as well because they know the outcome of the game. But if the players do it, then the players go get suspended.
Not the controversial prize picks.
Oh, and Malik
The
Beasley.
VP said, I'm trying. Oh my goodness! All right, Ace, go ahead. What you got for your bust?
I'm gonna get in the car with you, man. I mean, he pleaded not guilty today. Malik Beasley pleaded not.
Yeah,
not
and the
guilty.
funny thing about it, he's from Atlanta, went to St. Francis, and when I was coaching AAU, he played with the Atlanta, not the Atlanta Celtics, but the Express, and they never could beat us. He was on the team with Kobe Simmons, who went to Arizona, and Malik Beasley, but they never could beat us. And I wore him out too.
Well, you must have turned them on to that betting then. You're like, you can't beat them, might as well win some money. So we gonna blame you, HO.
Don't do that. Nah, I ain't with that betting. All right, Han, give me your baller.
Yeah, my ball is Marina Mabry, man. She went for like, what did she go for? Like 53? I think she set a WNBA record.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, she was flat. Yeah, she was wet. Yeah, so all of this week, man, with all the negative stuff that's going on in the WNBA for her, she at least was a shining star. Better than all this crap that's going on with threats because of what's going on with Caitlin Clark and all this stuff. Yeah, I'll go with that, man. She was my fault.
All right, Coach, go ahead, give me your bust.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Y'all two, what the heck y'all getting married in Madison Square Garden for? Just because y'all got money, y'all gonna do something like, come on, y'all want to do something like that? I understand. Yeah, everybody know y'all got money. Y'all big time, billionaire, millionaire, trillionaire, thousand, whatever. But in Madison Square Garden, come on, man. That's a waste of that venue.
VP said his bus is Terrion Arnold, Detroit. Is that
Oh,
Detroit
wow.
Lion? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He over there playing GT6 or something, man. In real life.
Big Z said the bus of the WNBA referee.
That's true.
All right, Hancock, what you got for your bus? We already gave out.
Yeah, my bust is the WNBA, the way they handled this situation. When you go back and you retroactively suspend someone for something that wasn't even a call to foul in the game, I think to me that's where you drew all the outrage. I mean, this should have been handled. I wish David Stern was still in control of everything. He would have handled all this. But I mean, you're gonna take a freeze frame and say she was choking the girl, when in the game it happened so fast, which they got tangled up. But you can freeze frame anything and make it fit a narrative. And I just think this got blown out. You cave to the pressures from the outside, and you put a stain on your own league because you let somebody kind of goad you into suspending somebody for something. I thought that was bad. So the WNBA gets my buster.
That thing got blew out of proportion. One game, it was over. Phoenix won the game. Moving on, and people want to still try to hang on to it. I'm like, don't they know that was a WWE Mid-South Wrestling chop to the throat like Ernie Ladd used to do? Then the frame show it. I mean, come on.
Not the Ernie Ladd, Coach. Coach said Ernie
Ladd.
But some of that some of that coach is the WNBA's fault because you got to play these teams twice in 3 nights. You know what I mean? Some of that's their scheduling problem, right? So if I have a heated game one, I got to turn around and play the same team in 48 hours again. I think some of that is on the WNBA with their scheduling.
Don't mess with the cash cow. Come on, don't mess with the cash cow.
I agree with you on that one too. They got to understand.
Hancock, I know you mentioned, but my buster was Malik Beasley and Ed Davis for point shaving with the NBA.
Yeah, you can't really beat that, big homie. When you get this gambling thing, man, sometimes you're gonna have some bad apples. I mean, there's a lot of games I look at where I think some shadiness is going on. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I hate it for the dude. You know, I hate it for Terry and Arnold for what he did. So both of those to me, they're both good busters.
Y'all ain't listening to Michael Jackson. One bad apple don't spoil the whole bunch, girl. He said, Michael told y'all that now. Y'all need to listen to Michael. He was profound.
Yeah, I think it's more than just those guys that's doing some point shade. When you watch some of the things that go on, it's some shadiness. It's a lot of shadiness going on in pro sports right now.
So it makes you wonder how many other people have been doing it, just ain't got caught.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I mean, especially with gambling being at the tip of your finger every day or with your phone. And I mean, you can make money from people, you know, pretty daggum easy. All you got to do is shave off a half a point, you know, or score, you know, pull a muscle, do something, get out the game, you know, limit the minutes, whatever. It happens. You can see it happening. Some of the stuff that go on. Yeah. I know I missed by a half a point a few times where I'm like, ain't no way. You know, so I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's some shadiness. It's some shadiness out there.
All right, here's my Buster Award. I mean, my boy stop. My boy stop is, I had pulled it up, Jalen Duren requesting a trade because he wants Detroit to pay him $40 million a year. How in the world you average 19 points a game in the regular season, and in the playoff you average barely 10 points, but you want $40 million a year? Boy,
that's why he's going to Sacramento.
And then he's requesting a trade, and they go send him to the worst franchise in the last 3 years. So there you go. That is my boy stop, Jalen Duren.
And there's my point for bigs not to answer in the NBA. I'm telling you, it's not that type of game. It's not that type of game. He the biggest, baddest dog in the yard, and he is not worth $40 million because he has limitations. He is not going to get you those buckets around the rim. All he can do is dunk, and he's slow of foot. You know, he's big bruising power, but that's not going to get it, man. It's not your daddy's NBA. This ain't that era. It don't work like that. And that's what I mean about you get all that big size. If they can't step out on the perimeter and defend and help you on those switches, you got problems. The NBA is a different game now.
All right, so I know somebody get in the car with me. I'm gonna stop right here, and I'm gonna open up the car door.
I'm in the car with you.
All right, Coach, what you got?
Go to somebody else. I'm thinking about mine.
Hancock, what you got?
Man, I think I wasted a amount on the WNBA talk.
Come on, get in the
I
car
don't
with
know
hey,
about
we going to the Big East. Get on in the car with us.
Oh, I'm rolling with you on that. Jay's very crazy. Before me, I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Yeah. Or let me read VP's boy stop. LeVar Ball using his one leg to kick his wife to the curb says that his wife Tina initiated the split. Lonzo states on the podcast otherwise. Says mom was damn near forced to leave. So LeVar Ball claims that his wife Tina has filed for divorce, and now they are separated and split up. So that's VP's boy stop. Ain't that something? Out of all that, we go through all that talking and yakking and yickety yak, and then he nursed her back to health, and then they get a divorce.
And they old HO. When I say old, like they too old for this nonsense, right? They in their 60s.
Yeah.
You're too old. Both of them too old. She too old to go out here and try to find something new. He too old to go out here and try to find something new.
Yeah, and all that BBB baller brand or whatever you call it, big baller brand. Yeah, she getting a percentage of that. So
yeah,
don't think skated free, pimping. Cause you done found something.
Yeah, I'm in the car with the VP. I can't believe that. LeVar got out there talking about he already back on news talking about he got his son, and now him and Anthony Edwards gonna do some things. Say, but if you want to win the title, get all his sons and put them on the same team. Again, he back with that narrative again. Get all his sons, put them on one team. And what's the name? What's the one that want to be the rapper? LiAngelo.
Yeah, LiAngelo.
He released a statement. I'm gonna let you hear it. You hear what he said?
Yeah.
He said, "I love you, Daddy." So trying to get back in the league, but no, you don't need all of them. And LeVar, your sons have been doing great without you. I ain't gonna. I'll take that. Not good. I mean, not great. Good without you.
Look what the VP say.
They gonna mess around and run, and I don't know what Minnesota doing, but I feel like they're gonna mess around and run Ant-Man out of there.
Well, we like I said, anybody leave Minnesota end up with a title.
They sure do.
Yeah.
You know, Julius Randle gonna break that streak.
Well, he don't gotta finish up at Brooklyn. He can wind up somewhere else. We'll see.
Yeah.
Hancock said his phone tripping, so I don't know if he can log back in.
Yeah,
but with that being
Metro PCS or Metro SPS Law and Order SPFU something. You got one of them phones. You need a phone. Hancock, if you can hear, get your phone like Jack Bauer on 24, baby.
There you go. He'll never need the charge. It never goes dead or nothing.
Never. Greatest show on television, baby. Greatest show on television.
I agree with you. Greatest show on
TV. Phone that never died.
I was just watching it last night and today.
That's right. That's right, H.O. Phone never died. He was underground, 10 feet underground. Phone never died. Jack Bauer, his phone, he can get in touch with anybody. It didn't matter. They could be in outer space. and Jack Bauer catch up with him, or they'll call him.
All right, let's talk about where LeBron is going and what's beneficial. LeBron Okay, we're gonna take ring chasing out. Let's take the ring chasing out, and let's go with the best fit. Golden State, Cleveland, San Antonio, Miami. I think
Cleveland.
those are the 4 teams that's vying for his services.
Cleveland.
If we go back home to Cleveland, that's the safest move. If he goes to Golden State, he's trying to super team again. If he goes to San Antonio, that's another super team with Wemby, Fox, Harper. That's a super team. Goes to Miami.
Super teams.
Yeah,
Part
super team.
2.0.
Yeah, so everywhere he goes, it'll be a super team except Cleveland.
Nah, I think it'd be a super team in Cleveland too.
He'll run. He'll go back home to recruit all of the guys to sign with Clutch Sports and then retire.
I think if he wants to win a ring, Cleveland is the easiest path.
With James Harden.
Not actually he'll help Harden, but he'll also help Spider get over the hump. But he can be the point though. He can be the point, the point forward or whatever. He can set the table for everybody in Cleveland.
Yeah, and when the season over, Rich Paul will have signed the whole Cleveland Cavaliers team.
Yeah, if he go, I'm telling y'all, if he go to Golden State, those games gonna last 4 hours.
The Golden State is to sell tickets, and people will watch.
They're gonna have to extend halftime because all
Does
the
he stay on the left coast? Does he stay on the west coast to keep his eye on Brunner? Because he don't want Brunner to go crazy.
Yep. Better keep his eye on Savannah because my partner said he going out of Savannah now that LeBron gone from Los Angeles. He said, I know she's gonna go from a billionaire to 1,000 there, but that's all right. I said, oh Lord. See,
I think if he goes to
with De'Aaron Fox,
if he goes to Cleveland, I don't think it's a hard move for the family to go back to Cleveland with him. I don't think family-wise is all that happy with Miami, but I think the problem with Miami was more so off the court than on the court. I don't think they was the happiest with D Wade's. I don't think as close as him and D Wade was getting, I don't think that fit the mold of what Savannah wanted to do with
man,
his personal life.
If he go to Miami, that's way away from Bronny. Bronny gonna be calling him one night at 4 in the morning. Dad,
I think it's Cleveland. I think Cleveland.
Cleveland is the safest move and the most popular move.
Yeah, and he can use his power more in Cleveland. I again, going to Miami, it's a good move, but I don't think he could be able to use his power against Spoelstra any more than he did when he was there with D Wade and Bosh.
I'm with Big Z on this. I don't think he's welcome back in Miami. Not after how he left with Pat Riley.
Yeah. If you go to Golden State, that leans more to what you're saying, HO, and I think it's more of just a farewell, but he's not ring chasing. Because I don't see a team of everybody 36 and over making it to a NBA Finals.
Which gives you the biggest headline?
Going to Miami.
Going to Golden State.
Cleveland.
Going to Cleveland.
He got drafted by Cleveland, won a ring in Cleveland, won other rings in other states, goes back home to Cleveland to retire.
And it gives him
he can have his
TV
his
show,
retirement tour.
and he can get his TV show to 5 years from now to rival against Jordan. Jordan had the last.
Come on,
dance.
H.O.
They can do a TV
What?
show called whatever.
You looking at Golden State, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Al Horford, Jimmy Butler, all those guys. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you for being a friend. Everybody going in the Golden State waving their hands, and he
Ain't
going.
nobody watching. Ain't nobody watching them old
That's
men.
not a big story because he didn't get drafted by Golden State. You go to Golden State, you'll get crucified because now you're trying to create. You're trying to create what Kevin Durant did in Golden State.
That hurts.
Yep.
That hurts right there.
Yep. You got to give him the same amount of pressure. I mean, the heat that you gave Kevin Durant, you got to give to him.
Yeah,
Cleveland is where you go. Finish it up.
Cleveland makes the most sense, and it's the most to write about. It is a full circle moment, and what way to go out? The same way you came in is the way you're going to go out.
And your best chance to win a championship.
And the NBA will suck that up. You don't think the NBA is pushing that narrative?
I know downtown Cleveland is pushing that narrative because they ain't seen some money in a few years.
Now,
Lord!
How about this right here? LeBron drafted by Cleveland, spend 11 years there or 8? I think it's 11. 11 years in Cleveland. Makes Cleveland, the city of Cleveland, makes the most money ever of all time.
Mm-hmm.
He leaves, goes to Miami, wins the ring, goes to LA, he wins the ring, comes back to Cleveland for his 25th year and retires. Gets them to the Eastern Conference Final, don't win the ring, but now he goes back to be minority owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Now, look at what the VP said. That would be dangerous.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, no, the one above that.
Yep, 30 for 30. They'll make that one. Yep.
Dude.
That. Good God. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a
we
ring
went to-
chase.
Yeah. I just wanted to get over with. So hopefully this is his last year, and hopefully he announces this is his swan song.
Now you already know he wants to be an owner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know that. So what
Get
better
one of those.
team to have minority ownership in is the team that drafted you.
But I think they'll let him get ownership. He'll get ownership of one of the expansion teams. I don't think they'll let him get.
This is Dan Gilbert's
That
way
was
of
team
saying,
already.
LeBron, we're sorry.
I think it's easier to get an expansion team.
Dan Gilbert is saying, LeBron, we are sorry. Sorry, we had to let you leave like that. Whatever. We should have never let you leave. So there you go. We'll give you 4% stock or 4% ownership in the Cleveland Cavaliers. And LeBron keeps his legacy in Cleveland. It never goes anywhere because he has a school there, and then he has minority ownership, and years on down the road, he can transfer his ownership and get his own franchise, an expansion franchise. So there you go. You better believe that this move is going to be a move that's going to take LeBron all the way till he's in the rocking chair.
Mm-hmm.
You can best believe that. That's on everything. All right. Best backcourt in the league. What do you think? LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards. but there's no big man to be seen other than Rudy Gobert. What is Minnesota doing? What are they thinking? Are they just go outscore everybody? It's gonna be entertaining. Somebody asked me about the move. I say it's just like the strip club. It's fun to watch, but you can't do nothing with it.
You definitely ain't taking them home to mama.
And then you can do it.
I'm with you on that. It'll be entertainment. I try to tell Coach, go ahead and pay up for this bet that me and you had. I just don't see the move getting them any closer to a championship. Matter of fact, I see the move setting them back a couple of years, setting them back from getting to a championship. So I don't think it's a good move. As far as the best backcourt, ooh.
Yeah.
Ebony and Ivory.
Mm-hmm. Coach, what you got on the best backcourt?
No, it's gonna be like that used car salesman that let you drive that nice, clean Mercedes Benz off the lot, the candy apple red one. Man, you look good in that thing. Woo! But once you get off the lot, while you leaving, he said, "All right, that's your car now. We don't assume if it break down, that's your fault. It ain't ours." That's what it's gonna look like. Ain't gonna win no titles. I don't think it is. So looks good.
Yeah. It's like taking your car through the car wash that has the brushes on it. It looks good. It feels good going through, but once you get out there and you figure out you gotta wipe it down yourself and do the windows and all that. I'm like, oh man.
That's it. SGA and Luke.
All right, that's gonna end our roundtable discussion.
I don't know. I don't know.
There's the answer to the question. Here's the answer. I asked y'all to look up.
Yes.
Clutch Sport had 5 players in the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference final this year. Rich Paul and LeBron James are winning. Like I said, LeBron is only playing to recruit so he can finish off his career with a roster full of residual income.
You might have something there, HO. I can't push back on it.
So if Rich Paul is getting of all of his clients, you don't think LeBron is getting at least 1% of that 4%, and LeBron get 1% of everything that he brings, everything that he signs, especially if he fronted you the business. Look at all the players. OG, Josh, Miles, De'Aaron, and Dort. All Rich Paul, LeBron James clients.
Yep.
There you go. Coach, let everybody know what time it is, Coach.
All right. Well, if you put all those guys in Rich Paul bag, you're gonna need some people give you a cart to take them all out and take them anywhere. That bag is full of stars, but they have plenty of stars, but their bag don't have fun together. Our bag has fun.
SRT Fun Bag, go.
No. Think. Since you're thinking now, go on, think. Is it fun? No, sir. No, sir. Absolutely not? Zero fun, sir.
Oh, funny. What in the world is in that bag? What you got in that bag?
Are we having fun yet?
Yes, sir. SRT fun bag time. Come on in, come on in, come on in. This is the fun time of the show where we just sit back and have a little fun. We got 6 questions, 30 seconds, thought-provoking questions, and we're going to get into it. And we got to wait on Coach to get back. And while Coach is getting back, we want to say a happy Baba Bonilla Day to Baba Bonilla. Also,
actually, he should have been our baller for the month, for the day.
Yeah, he get an honorary baller. And also honorary baller, Mr. Walter Banks. Happy birthday, Mr. Walter Banks. Atlanta's godfather for the sports fans. So here we go. And Carletta, wake up, wake up, wake up. As the VP says, because it is fun bag time. And with that being said, here's the first question. What is, as a kid growing up, your parents' favorite meal that they cook for you?
Chicken and rice, chicken and rice.
Coach say chicken and rice?
Well, now my daddy loves spaghetti. So he did spaghetti. My mama did whatever. But my daddy,
what is
if
your
he at
favorite
home
meal?
and my mom is at work, it's going to be spaghetti.
Okay, so, okay. Big Z say chicken and rice.
That's right, Big Z. See, Big Z on it. Big Z on it. Chicken and rice, chicken and rice.
There you go,
Now
Ace.
watch Ace come with something
6
exotic
billion
meal.
in total. Clutch Sports.
I want to say because he got athletes in NFL and in
Yeah. There go
WNBA.
Miss Carletta. What's up? I'm here. Hey y'all, how y'all know? We good.
I heard you, Coach.
What is your favorite meal that your parents
come
made you growing up?
Shrimp fried rice.
And
Shrimp fried rice.
oh, she did answer. VP said, what is that? Fish, mashed potatoes, and green beans. Carletta say Salisbury steak and rice. Is rice gonna be in everybody's answer?
Yeah, rice gonna be. Hey, listen.
So
you ain't got no meal. We ain't got no
Because
rice.
look, guess what mine was? Beef stew and rice.
Rice. You ain't got no meal. We got no rice. That's not
Beef
a meal
stew
in
and
there.
rice was my mom's favorite meal that I used to go. She would tell me the day before, and I'd just be hyped all day.
That's right.
Beef stew and
Yeah,
rice,
you gotta-
I'm running to the house.
You gotta like Carletta say Salisbury steaks. Say, that's old school right there. Get them Salisbury's and put that gravy on them. Yeah.
All right, speaking of meals,
roll.
what is your dressing of choice to go on your salad, whether it's house salad or one of those fixed up salad? What is your dressing of choice? Mr. LaShonda.
LaShonda went off.
Beef tips and rice.
Yes, there you go. That beef tips. Yes, indeed.
Pizza
Get
day
them
was
now.
Thursday.
Maybe you want to go out and buy them right now. Pizza day. Oh, hey, VP. That square pizza was on. Hey, dog. That's your meal right there. The square pizza. Never disappointed.
There you go. All right. So what's your dressing of choice for your salad?
Either honey mustard or raspberry vinaigrette.
Vinaigrette.
Raspberry.
Raspberry vinaigrette.
Look at, he's serious. Look at the point. He said, "You better get it right."
Now, Coach, you bring out that other vinaigrette, that Italian vinaigrette or whatever. Ain't nobody got time for all that. I need to have some flavors in mine.
Carletta said ranch and blue cheese together mixed.
Blue cheese.
Let me hip y'all to one that y'all go love. Ranch and Italian dressing. Mixed.
Together? Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Don't knock it till you try it.
This sound like some bougie hood drink that I At the same time.
Look at Big Z. Big Z getting boozy. The ranch,
There you
buttermilk,
go,
and
buttermilk with her. There you go. Okay, okay.
Look at the VP.
They don't even make French anymore, do they?
It's probably hard to find, I'm sure.
I know. That's mine. French. I used to love French dressing. Now they done discontinued it for some reason, man. I don't know. If not, I'll take Caesar.
Avocado lime ranch. Wow.
Ooh.
Avocados are delicious.
Actually, though, I think I've had that before. It's not bad.
All right, here's the next question. If there was 25 hours in a day instead of 24, what would you do with your extra hour?
Sleep.
Hang out outside, sit outside, and enjoy the sun.
SLEEP.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I used to say sleeping. Everybody saying sleep, sleep, sleep.
Sleep. You sleepy people,
say.
you sleep like a mug. Oh, Lord.
Everybody sleep.
I ain't going to sleep. Sleep is overrated.
I don't even think I got it out. I don't think I ain't got it out.
Sleep overrated until you sleepy.
We got a domestic dispute going on again. All right, Coach, I did this one for you. What TV show or series you think people slept on?
Ooh.
There we go, Tracy. Let them know. Ranching Italian. Let them know.
Oh, boy. TV series that was slept on.
We just talked about Jack Bauer now.
Well, 24 wasn't slept on. If you didn't like 24, then you don't watch TV, so I can't say that. I'm trying to go to one that people didn't talk about.
I know of quite a few people who hadn't watched 24, and I said, shame on you.
What? Communists?
That's what I said.
What's wrong with them? Not watching 24. Man, please.
There you go, Big Z. Queen of the South.
Queen of the South.
And Tracy said found.
I can say the Oval is pretty good if you like that kind of stuff.
I would say the Blacklist.
Presidential stuff. Blacklist was good with the old boy. Yeah, that was classic.
Yeah, Blacklist.
I'm gonna get in the car with you with the Blacklist. Yeah, I don't think enough people talked about that enough.
Oh no, VP, you took it way back to soap. Yeah, no. You went back to soap. Soap come on way late at night, 11:30 whatever. But everybody stayed up and watched it.
It came on after Fish went off.
Yep.
And Barney Miller.
And MASH was the last show before your TV turned off.
Before the shh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, that's crazy when you hear it. I used to hate hearing that national anthem. I'm like, oh Lord, ain't nothing else coming on. After I'm like, oh.
Then Cable came up.
All right, Carletta say Blue Bloods. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's not a bad show.
Blue Bloods was one of the favorite shows at the end of the show because they be throwing down at the dinner table with them foods. That food they be having. They have food that gonna fit you. Oh, Johnny Carson. Johnny was funny too.
All right, here we go. Fill in the blank. Blank has the best fried chicken. You don't have to be a restaurant. It can be auntie, uncle, cousin, grandmama, mother, father, cousin, or whoever.
I'm gonna go with a
Blank has the
restaurant.
best fried chicken.
Piccadilly.
Okay, old school Piccadilly. Let's go
Old
with
school,
it.
yeah,
All right, I like that.
Piccadilly. They still got one over there on
I'm
Old
gonna
National.
go with
Tracy
yep,
said public.
okay. I'm gonna go with
KFC.
crispy country in the convenience stores. They quietly got good chicken now. People can talk
Crispy
about
who?
say that's gas.
Well,
Yeah.
Coach, if you're ever in South Carolina and you're on Highway 17, you got to stop by Dodge's. This place called Dodge's.
Oh, Dodge. Oh, Dodge got a whole menu in there.
Exactly.
They got a whole menu in there.
When I go home, my sister will be laughing at me because I'll be like, I'm stopping by
Oh,
Dodge's.
Big G
Y'all want
said Golden
anything?
Corral.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dodge. That's my store to go to when I'm getting ready to come back to Atlanta from home. I have to stop there, get that cheap gas, and then go in there. They got potato wedges, potato loaves.
Public fried chicken, honorable
You already
mention.
know.
Don't try their jerk chicken. It's so dry. All right.
Not one black person in the back. You
All
talk
right,
about the
Keith
chicken.
Benson. We got Keith
Uh-oh.
Benson cut.
Oh,
Keith
Lord.
Benson cut. Family Feud, Wheel of Fortune, Price is Right.
Family Feud, keep Price is Right bench, Wheel of Fortune cut. It wasn't that brother Shane Blackfolk with his answer. You got $1 million online, and instead of Achilles, you said Achilles. I wanted to beat his brains out severely, right there on national TV. Some Achilles. I'm like, oh, cool, boo.
All right.
Big Z said he getting in the car with you, Coach.
Price is Right. I'm keeping. Family Feud. I'm benching. Wheel of Fortune. I'm cutting.
Coach, you need to drive a van because they getting in the car with you.
That's right. Everybody know.
Let's see what the VP say.
Maybe
Keep Family Feud, Wheel of Fortune, bench Wheel of Fortune, cut
Uh-oh.
Price is Right.
Said Bob Barker was a racist.
He said, Carletta said, I'm riding with Coach on this one because I have to make a choice and I love them all.
Yeah. Richard used to kiss everybody.
I was
Now.
about
He
to
didn't
say,
care.
Richard Dawson was passing something around. He kissed, like to Coach Sport, he kissed everybody.
Look, he'll leave Family Feud, then go play on what was the one he played
Match
on?
game. Not match
Who?
game. Match game. Yeah. He in the middle.
No, not that one. I'm talking about the one Hogan's Hero.
Oh.
Yeah, he played in Hogan's Hero.
He was on that show Match Game now, and he always
Yeah,
used
I
to
know
have a
that,
guest
but-
answer.
He played on Hogan's Hero as well.
He kissed on there too. Like Richard was getting in. Steve Harvey made it plain and clear. I'm not kissing anybody because I love my wife. He said,
There it is.
He said, no,
Well, which
Lord.
one?
All right.
He said, I love my wife.
Can you name a today's artist from these three genres? A brand new artist in rap, R&B, and gospel. Can you name an artist in all three?
No. Well, man, no, I can't.
It got to be a new artist, not somebody old. So Usher and Chris Brown don't count for R&B.
Usher. And side note, H.O., did you see that train wreck on Sunday
Yes.
with the host of the
Yes.
BET Awards?
Yes.
My goodness.
Yeah.
My goodness, man. Come on. Why are you even on here? Ice
Look,
Cube out there
Big,
trying
Big
to
G
talk
said
about.
he can't name nobody.
I can't really either. Ice Cube out there trying to talk about the big three coming on BET, and then he come busting and breaking it up in the middle. About I can play. Shut up, get out the way. Nobody want to see you.
I was waiting for Coach that.
All right, there we go. VP got Ty Tribbett, Glorilla, and SZA. Okay.
Not SZA.
I can go in R&B. I can go with the young lady Coco. I forget her last name.
Joan.
Coco Jones.
Yeah, Coco Jones. Elamine, the guy Elamine. Y'all haven't heard of him? Look him up. And rap. This guy ain't new, but J. Cole. I'm gonna go with it because I don't really listen to him.
That's old. You got to come up with somebody new.
I figured I'd get knocked down on that one, but I gave it a try. And I need help with when it comes to gospel. I know all the old school. I don't know anybody new.
Glorilla, Ella May, and Coco.
Well, Ella May ain't new. Ella May old. Coco Jones is new.
Yeah. Glorilla rap. Okay, where's your
Kiki?
And I stopped watching BET when they got rid of the news 20 years ago.
Coach? So you can't name nobody then, huh, Coach?
Nah, I ain't trying to. I don't listen to none of them, hardly.
You don't know
Give
no
me
gospel?
Earth, Wind,
Ask
and
Carletta
Fire.
for a gospel artist.
Give me
Actually, Carletta might have all the rap artists. You need to ask Carletta. Carletta probably got all the rap artists too.
see,
Miss Carletta, help us out, Miss Carletta, with the rap.
She said Coco Jones old too. She was on Disney.
Well, I tried with Coco. Okay, oh well.
Coco.
How about Teams then? Is Teams old or she new? Teams is new?
No, she knew. Yeah, she knew.
All right, I'll go with Teams.
And it's Tim, not Team. Tim.
Yeah.
As you can tell. As you can tell.
Okay. Last question of the night. Here's the money question. Would you rather make $10,000 for every book that you read, or $5,000 for every mile that you walk or run, and you can cash it out every week?
I already know my answer.
I know you running and walking.
Yeah. And I got this July 4th cut out for me.
So let's say you walk 30, you work 30 miles in a week just from working or just working out. And you get $5,000 per mile.
Mm-hmm. I already do like 15 miles a week in general anyway. So I'll be running every day. I'll be putting 5 miles in every day.
Cuz say, Big Z say, give him the book. Look, VP already added up. He doing 4 miles a day for $20,000 a day. He doing the man. Coach, what you got?
I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna read a book while I'm walking.
Well, just to make it easy for you, I'll let you even do the audio book.
The audio book, right?
See. Right now, all I can do is read a book.
Well, you can ride in the car and do the audio book and just do 2 of those a week and get to 20,000.
Yep. Carletta said, "Run that music question back one more again. One more again."
I told you, Carletta gonna help us out with the rap.
Name a new artist
There you go.
in rap. Name a new artist in rap, R&B, and gospel that you can name today.
Is Doja Cat old or new?
Never heard of it.
I've heard of. I think she might be. I'm gonna go with you, Coach. She knew.
Yeah, I think she knew. VP trying to get all the credit.
Because he made his thing, so he trying to educate himself.
Yeah. LaShonda says she liked that idea, Coach. Read and walk at the same time.
That's right. Get it in.
Or listen and walk at the same time.
Uh-huh. Listen to James Earl Jones do the Bible. You know
He
that
said
boy's
it's old. Doja Cat old.
Get Doja Cat old? Okay.
Yeah, when you hear the music, you already know what time it is. We're about to get up out of here. Let's see. Carletta say new people I have none, but Tyler. But I think she's old, but by now new people I don't know. Jessica Reddy, gospel.
Oh, I heard. Okay. I've
NBA
heard,
Youngboy, new.
Nah, he old.
Every time,
Always
every time I hear,
anybody behind 2010
hear,
and up, anybody 2010 and up is new.
Okay, that's the rule. Okay.
every time I hear somebody talk about Kirk Franklin, I think about he ain't new, but I think about what D.L. Hughley said. Kirk gonna cuss one time, so y'all know Kirk be ready to cuss. Put your mother hands in there. Jessica Reedy.
Yeah.
See, here you go. I knew he was coming. Look at this. Look at this. See that? See?
Hey man, shout out to everybody tuned in. Shout out to Asa and Coach. Shout out to happy birthday, Walter Banks. Shout out to Hancock for hanging in there for a minute. Said he'll be back next week with a better phone signal. And also shout out to all of the SRT tenants and everybody, the guests included, and everybody who has made SRT internationally famous, as we are. I don't even know nobody in Japan, but 10% of our downloads are from Japan. Unbelievable. I know we are
One
all
time,
in Germany. I know we in Germany for sure.
Man,
The army
no, they didn't beat Brazil.
Yeah, Germany. Anybody went for Germany and lost a lot of money.
Yep. But that's all I got. What you got, Ace?
He said peach out.
Hey, one time in you
my God.
HO, one time in you Coach. Always have a good time. SRT family, always have a good time. Hey, since you mentioned it, everybody that's listening internationally, one time to you all as well, coming in and enjoying 2 hours with us. Catch me on Monday, 7 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. Go to DNA Sports Talk on all social media.
There it is. And look at VP. There goes the rice cooker joke. When I mentioned Japan.
Now you're trying to cover up.
Yeah, we reached the call letter. We out there. We out there in the international streets. Yes, sir. We out there. I don't know. And I kept thinking to myself, they must got a heck of a translator, because I know we be talking Bankhead, Southwest, and
Geechee.
West Side talk, Geechee, and all kind of stuff. And they still understand what we be saying. I say, boy. But we're gonna keep rocking and rolling. All right, Coach, what you got?
Shout out to everybody, you two guys, Ace and HO. Shout out to all the people who watched us tonight and who continue to watch us. Thank y'all. Shout out to Bob and shout out to Hancock and Limited Time On, but that's why it's always good to have him. Shout out to D Will and everybody else. VP letting y'all know. He letting everybody know who's gonna be on there. Featuring yours truly, the VP. We're gonna have to add the VP to the marquee, I see. Put him on the marquee. So
hey, HO Coach, I'm doing the road race Saturday, so
I'm good for Saturday.
wish me well. If I can get those 6 miles in under an hour.
In Tiger Bomb.
I'm gonna fuel up during the week. I'm gonna be hydrated.
Yeah, and plenty of Gatorade too.
Coconut
Yeah,
water,
and make
baby.
sure you stretch with a band before you start running.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
coconut one.
Did you say good luck? What's some tape?
Oh yeah. If I get my time in the way I want to get it in, I might need that VP. I might be on to something.
There it is, for sure. All right, well, that's going to end episode 481, man. We surely appreciate it. My main man Hancock came back in, and he will be back with us next week. So look for all of us next week, including Bob, to give us some good luck with the Braves as the Braves are continuing to win. What, 2-1 still? Yep, bottom of the eighth. Yeah, there we go.
Hanging in.
With that being said, R.I.P. Monza Pop, R.I.P. BC. For myself, Coach Ace and Hancock, D. Will, Bob, Schmitty, E-Dub. We'll talk to you again, E-Dub. And all of the attendants. This is SRT and the crew. Thanks again. We're heading our way. Let's keep moving up. 125,000 episodes all time in 481. 125,000 downloads in 481 episodes. Great job. We'll see y'all next week.
Oh, and before you go up there, United States.
What happened?
United States is leading 1-0.
Over Bosnia. Yeah, they should win that game, that match real easy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good deal. All right, with that being said, once again, we out of here. We'll holler at y'all next week. SRT, and we out. Peace.
Peace.